Okay, well this could be a good start, even if there's no mortar in it. At least I don't have to dig it out of the trash. So everything is pretty much stripped on this one. Which is fine. I will take it anyway. So we got a nice trip tray in this one. Set this here for now, and then pull the truck forward and grab it. Let's start with this. To get it from up top. Get the outer insulation off. Man. That's gonna be on me anyway. Alright, we'll take that too. That one. Man, I am gonna itch tonight. No way not to get this stuff on you when you mess with it. Yikes. Yeah, look at that. That is... Oh, it's inevitable now. All right. Throw all that in. And I think that's about it in here. That is going to be probably just full of insulation. Yep. Alright, man, that was a bad idea. Look at all that. That is crazy. Oh, yeah. Straight in the wash and it still doesn't come out. It just kind of sticks around forever. Cows are gone, and so is the rest of the stuff. That looks like an office clean out. So I wonder if this business is going to be moving here too. I haven't seen a lot of the normal stuff in here in a long time, but somebody mentioned that for the cow heads that I did get, that I should, that is, might be, that's metal, or metal. Yeah, it's metal. That is aluminum. That I should get the rear end as well and put it on the other side of the tree. And I actually looked, but the problem was the cow legs were cut off just above the knees, and then, and that's more aluminum there. And then the rump was cut into 2 sections. All right. You know what? They take refrigerators. This is all metal. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this. I'll take it. Yeah, I know my truck is right there, but I like doing it my way. So it would have been 3 sections. I would have had to bracket it all together, and it would have been awesome, but I just wasn't gonna put that much effort into it. They're still up though. It's kind of hoping to be like some shelving and not just paperwork in here, but I think it's all paperwork. Lots of boring paperwork. Remember when I first started at the company that I quit back in the late 90s? All of our drawings were still on microfiche, and you had to go to the cage, it was called, and submit your request, and they had to pull them up. And I remember sending boxes like this full of drawings, all paper, of course, nothing on disc hardly. It was all paperwork. Man, we killed a lot of trees asking for quotes. I'd go through, I'm not kidding, I'd go through this much in a week. All right, well, no good stuff. Maybe it was an illegal dump. That would be nice, but it's gonna be a bummer if this place is moving along like everybody else seems to be. So I only drive around new territory on occasion, and I just saw this, and there's obviously a little bit of brass in there, but looking inside, they are way beyond your office cleanup stage. So I have missed out on a lot of goods. Man, that's heavy, which is unfortunate. So I'll keep checking this one, and it's wide open. Probably nobody's gonna care that I'm here in this particular location, but might have to get the hammer out for this one. Or maybe not. Let's see. Well, so this doesn't even have copper on the ends, it's just plastic tubing. But I will take that anyway. Yeah, that I'm gonna have to get my tool out, but I think no, it's not magnetic, so I'll go ahead and get it. That is to a toilet. Oh man, that stinks. This is the second one this week that I found. That was way beyond the interesting period, but who knows? Maybe they're gonna do something new and I'll get a bunch of wiring, or they haven't been through their server towers yet. Who knows? But I do like catching these early on for sure. Yeah, that's all. Ceiling tile, it looks like. All the way. Yeah. Well, at least it's on my way. I can check it every now and then. I am gonna grab the tool for that, get that off, but I'm not gonna film it. Alright, so this one we got new boxes, but I don't know if there's gonna be good stuffs. Take a look. That is good stuff. That I might even sell. Perfect for pegboard hooks. Okay, now that we got that squared away, let's take a look. good shipping boxes. That looks like some, it's just plastic, but that might be to that unit, so I'll take it. Maybe that wouldn't be have anything in it, but gotta take a look anyway. This is where I found all the doorknobs. So I can see what's underneath. Empty. And actually, after I hear rattling, ooh, bunch of peg hooks. So I can actually sell that with the unit. Those. All right, so the next day, and I might have to roll this into another run. I'm not sure yet. I'll have to look at the footage. But real quick, just wanted to show you what I did get. I'm probably gonna have to do a shred run next week because I'm building up a lot of volume type stuff. I can throw stuff inside there, but with everything else I've got, like these things, and then the HVAC units that I need to disassemble, it's starting to build up. So anyway, with the rain coming, all these pieces that I pulled out of that new open top, these are all brass, so I'll clean these up, and that's gonna end up, that's probably a good 5 pounds just right there, even after cleaning that up, and then a few more pounds here. Part of this is plastic and the other part is just metal on that one. Got some more die cast aluminum there, and then not much in the metal department, but there's a little bit. Found that in the one open top that I had all the sinks in, but there hasn't been anything in there in weeks, and then last night that was there, so I just grabbed it real quick. I did come across more dishwashers that I did not film just because there was a truck driver there waiting to drop something off in the morning, and he was talking on his phone the whole time. He was in close proximity, so I didn't want to be talking to the camera and having my GoPro on. So what I did is I took apart part of it and got the transformer off of it, some of the wire there, and then took out the internals from inside the tub. So that I did, like I said, off camera. As far as this goes, I found that in the one HVAC dumpster. I'm going to try to sell that for a quick $10 if I can. I just posted that on Facebook. So this thing here, I just listed that for $15 as a metal storage peg hook type thing. And it's relatively new. It just got a few scratches from being thrown in the dumpster, but we'll see how that goes. So if I sell that and sell that for $25 altogether, plus the other stuff that I accumulated, got a little bit of aluminum there, and the brass, it actually wasn't that bad of a night, even though I didn't get that many items. All right, let's take a look. It's been a while since I found anything in this one. There, whew, it stinks. There's some metal. So my truck is not nearby. I'm gonna have to go grab it once I get what I want. And got this here. That is plastic. plastic tray over there. And take this, and I see more over there too. Oh, I need quite a bit more. And maybe I will go grab the truck. I don't like pulling it up here too soon, but what the heck, I'm already up in here. It's actually not that much. Full of wire. I'll take it. And we've got some Cat 5 wire. That might be it, actually. This is all tile. That's nothing in there. Got a plate. Yeah, that's it. Alright, probably some aluminum rods. Felt like there's copper contacts in there, copper strips. So, not a bad deal. That is empty. I'll take that. Just make sure we don't miss out on anything here. Parts box, but it's got metal in it. Yeah, make sure that doesn't fall out. And actually, that is a metal door. Man, it stinks in this end. I'm sure there's a few metal doors. I think I missed these when I grabbed all the units out of here. There's more than a couple. Now I think we got it. Yeah, those are all filters. All right, I'll grab the truck, load it up, head to the next one. Let's see what this one has to offer. Oh, door. That one I can just, that's got a core in it, but I can fit that one easy. Some little bit of more metal there. And some up top there. So, might be able to bend it in half, but if it busts open, I think it's just gonna make a huge mess. I don't know. Gotta think about it. These can, even though they're nice and heavy gauge, man, these are actually some of the heaviest ones I've found in a while. But those will bend. And if my truck was here, I would not be putting this stuff right in anyway. I gotta bend it up or figure out how I want to put it in there and then maybe strap it down. So I think that is it. That thing is plastic, or is it metal? No, it's plastic. Yeah, all of it is. Okay, that is it. Make a good ladder. All right, figure out what to do with this stuff. So these here, man, those are, look how long that is. Wow, that is super long. Lucky I didn't hit my truck there. I should be able to, I would think. Man, that is not bending like I want it to. Huh. That might not work like I want it. Yeah, that's not regular conduit for sure. What is that? That's just thick gauge, that's all. But it does not want to bend. Yeah, it's gonna slide. All right, I'm gonna have to think this over. So I got them in there. That was definitely more trouble than it was worth, but they did eventually bend. It just wasn't pretty. Another open top. And looks like there's a little bit of metal in here. That is all wood, but there's stuff like this. So there's a bunch down there. All right, I will, a little bit of cat wire, but not much. So let's get the truck backed up. Guess I could have came back a little bit further, but oh well. Get what I can from out here first. Really don't want to take that. But I will. Okay. Yeah, it's not very good angle. I want to reorganize that anyway, because it's starting to be a tangled mess. That's longer than I thought it was. So this stuff, I'm just going to do that so that I can arrange it from that side. That stuff right there, that's a nice heavy gauge. That is not. If I would have bent those light rails, I really wouldn't have had a problem, but they're really creating a not so great situation in the back. shoe. Okay, the rest, little stuff. I'll take that too, that's actually pretty heavy. Dust, yikes, but like that, I saw this, that's got wire on it, take that stuff, wire, I think I'm done in here. Bit more wire. And now I think that's it. Yeah. So that's that one. I'm gonna throw that over. I already know they see me over there, so saw that, but I think the rest of this is just, yeah, insulation. Check this side, negative. Check this one. Feels like a bunch of drywall. That's exactly what it is. Yeah, not messing with all that dust. That also drywall. Okay, I think that's it. Grab this flyaway metal over here. Jagged and nasty. Alright. Yeah, this stuff is gonna probably end up cutting me. That's it for that. Okay. Now, ooh, did not want to step in that. To reorganize, head out. So that there is a good reason why people stay away from the fluffy stuff. It's going to bend the rails, but then it would make it harder for the copper strips to come out of. So if I can avoid bending those rails, that's what I'm going to do. But that's what it looks like right now. What to do here? Talk about fluffy. Man, there is so much fluff here, and today's the worst day to do it. The bed looks like that. Oh man, it's not even good metal. And it's the type of stuff you can't just throw in. You gotta set it in nice, or it just well, man, everything is cleaned out in this entire building from what I can tell from the outside. They are down to the ceiling tile. All right, well, I think I'm gonna try to, actually I don't wanna really walk on it because that bends it. So what I'm gonna do, this stuff, absolutely not. The stuff that's attached, no, but stuff that comes apart easy in sections like this. Can't deal with too much of the craziness. So I will start collecting the shorter stuff. Alright, so that's what it looks like. We'll see what we can get in here. I'm almost thinking about coming back. I don't know. I hope I don't find anything good the rest of the trip now if I take this. So, there. It's gonna be a huge pain. Here together. Alright, so that's what it looks like. I'm not going to have you watch me go through all of this, and let's see how it goes. Alright, well, there you go. That's what it looks like. Minus this stuff here, it is just, it's a tangled mess. It's got wire hanging off of it, or it's bent, and I've already got such a fluffy load. I cannot take all that junk too, and there's no value in what I've already got, and I took everything else. So I got a couple of pieces back there to get, but the rest of this is either in the back of the truck or that little bit right there. So on to the next one. Okay, I know there's a few new things in here, so hopefully I can find some goods. Man, they just keep loading the end here. Turn on the light. Got some number 2 right off the bat. That is full. That's full. Throw that down there. Number one. This was already here, and it doesn't look like they moved it, so shouldn't have to deal with that. Yeah, and all this stuff. It's metal. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the little stuff. So we'll start going after the bigger items, which is just more shred. Today is definitely a shred day. That's metal too. Paper cutter. It's mostly all wood, but I'm gonna take it. Well, it was a bag full of brackets. Okay. This little bits, these are like threaded rods for ceilings, I believe, and wire to go with it. Stuff will just bend up. I'm already into a huge fluffy night. So those, that's magnetic. I thought it might be brass, but they're not. But they come with anyway. All right. So, been through that, been through that, been through all of these. That was not good. Alright. And this is not, that's brass. Other than that, yeah, the only, that's why it was heavy, because of the caulk. Okay. That is just mostly nasty tile, so take that. Yeah, it'll fill out. And this stuff, since it's already kind of compacted, take that. Alright, I think that's it. Yeah, pretty sure that is all for this one. Okay, so in here, you see just a lot of trash, but I also see this tarp. I have no idea. It's laying in the dumpster juice, which is really nasty, but it's an outside tarp. Thumbprint would like those. Those are lights and a hose. All right, that is it for the night. I am done. Next day, and this is probably the fluffiest load I have ever taken in. So that's all it was last night, just a bunch of light shred steel. So anything from this thin metal, that's not banding, I don't think. It could be, but it was all together, so it hadn't been used, whatever it was, to these light studs, to conduit. Now this stuff here is just regular conduit, but then I found the really heavy stuff in the garage door dumpster, along with this garage door that I folded up that was super easy to fold. I was surprised about that. And so I know in the future I can just bend those up, throw them in the truck. And then all of this stuff. So this piece right here maybe weighs a pound and a half. So there's not a whole lot there, even though there's a lot there. But these parts, these rails, these are all aluminum, so I'm going to take those out, take the light bulbs out of them, and then take the copper pieces that are inside the rails as contacts. I'll take that out. The rest of this, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to straighten it out a little bit. I'm not going to do anything more than that, and kind of level this and then put stuff on top of it and make a shred run in a couple of days, because I do have a couple of house calls that I need to make. So I'll clean this out and then do those house calls. But other than that, it was just a bunch more fluffy shred. The only really good find that I had, and so as far as this goes, I am guessing maybe 300 pounds, because I do have the garage door in there. Those long poles, I think those were 16 footers that I bent up. Those were probably 20 pounds each at least. 300 pounds is what I'm guessing, and at the shred price that I'm getting, you're looking at 20 bucks. So for the tarp, it is 28 feet by just under 19 feet. It was still brand new. It was folded along the factory creases, and the only problem with this thing was that the end piece here was torn away. This is supposed to be a reinforced area. It looks like it was cut almost. It doesn't even look torn. I think that's the only problem with it. Other than that, it is brand new. Anyway, for those that don't want to hear about the cat, I'll give you an update to the others. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. So when it comes to the cat, we moved him from the bathroom into this room right here, because there's a cat post in there and he can look out the window, and it was a windowless bathroom, so it wasn't a great atmosphere. We took him to the vet. He is very malnourished. Obviously, he had a bad case of worms, which was not helping, and also had ear mites. So luckily, no feline leukemia. We didn't have to worry about that, and everything else came back clean as far as the blood work. So just treat him for those conditions. He's doing very well. His name is Oscar. I think it's going to be a nice addition to the house. He's very timid, very shy, still shakes, but lets you pet him. I've already shown a few pictures here of what he looks like recently. My girlfriend gave him a bath, and he's doing really well. Thanks again for watching. I appreciate it. Leave your comments below, and I'll talk to you later.